Hey folks, Consolidating here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 as Air! And it still astounds me that all of a sudden we can see basically the entire world. I guess just enough trade started happening, we've swapped some maps with people, we've found out about the this Europe part and this Asia part, and we know nothing about a giant island over here, or some big hunks of rock over here, or anything like that. But honestly, most of the people in the world don't know that much of it at this point anyway. I mean, I'm sure South America was started to be colonized by Portugal and or Spain at this point. Well, what Spain? Spain? There's no such thing as Spain. Europe is still messed up. Man, it's kind of a shame that I don't get to play around in Europe in this game. But at the same time, if I were here, Europe would look considerably different, right? Because the big shaker and the mover would be me, and things would sort of revolve around that. That's what happens when you have a player in the game. But yeah, in any case, we are nearing the end of, I guess I'm going to call it Phase 2 of the game. Like, Phase 1 of EU4 is like, sort of like, find a way to get just enough juice going on so that you don't get squished by some other neighbor, right? You tend to start off, depending on where you are, you often have like sort of parity with 3 or 4 people around you. And it's sort of getting over that first initial hump of breaking that parity so that you can actually just go and sort of stomp everything around you fairly easily. And then you run into sort of a bit of a wall, right? It'll be like, you take care of a few easy neighbors, and then you have your big neighbors or something like that. And in this case, it's more going to be that we actually run out of adjacent land as a result of a combination of wastelands as well as uncolonized territory. So we are going to clean up Bonneman over here and Oyo, and I don't know what the Aragonese situation is going to be over here. Very, very, very curious. I don't know if they're going to expand more over here. I don't know if they're going to be going down there. I don't know if we're going to be starting some warfare with them. No clue what this is going to feel like. Truce situation. We have a truce with Bonneman, but not with Oyo. Let me take a look over here at our situation. Where are we with this? We have everything cored. I could boost my stability to +1, which would be nice. We don't have our institutions kicked in yet, so we are just waiting on this. We can embrace colonialism, assuming we bank a bunch of money, which we don't have right now. It is still spreading, and that will drop down our prices. It's actually nice. It's a little unfortunate that it's not going to be able to spread anymore over here. But this whole like knowledge sharing, where it's got this province, is going to allow, like, there's a lot of stuff touching here. I suppose if we were like right in the middle here for our state, it would be even better, but still, it is spreading to quite a few areas, so I'm kind of okay with it. We can go and invest in more aristocratic ideas. I think one of the reasons I'm still banking my power is in case I need to worry about harsh treatment over here, although it seems very unlikely. I feel like we've got things under control, especially if I were willing to bring my stability up to +1, which I think I'm going to do. I like being at +1, because obviously negatives are always bad, and if you're at 0 and your king dies and you go to -1, then you have to spend power to get up to +0. You may as well spend it earlier, be at +1, and then reap that benefit, which is going to include a little bit more stability. So I think, like, stability in terms of unrest. So I'm going to pump it up to here, and I will go ahead and grab the next idea. It's not a terribly important one. I don't know actually how much tradition we've got banked right now that matters. The +1 legitimacy is actually fairly nice right now because we're not actually capped. I think, did we just turn over? I think we did. Our Sultan just came of age. I think there was something like that. I don't remember. I last played yesterday here. I'm still a little ahead of you guys, but I'm super into this game right now. I can't even tell you how excited I am to truly be playing EU4 right now. And I did get the note, again, this is a couple of days ago at this point, that Dharma's coming out soon, so I want to get as far as I can in here, as much as I can, so that we can get a good run going on with Air. But we're not going to do that if I don't unpause, so I think what I'm going to do is, I'm moving, while you're moving there, you are moving to Zazao. I think there was some unrest busting. I mean, we're not man-powered up yet. Luango is where? Down here. So their contribution to the war is not going to be meaningful. The Sheikh-ul-Islam. Tax, tolerance, legitimacy. Legitimacy is not going to bother me because we're already going there, and plus it's a push towards mysticism. This is a push towards legalism. Tolerance of true faith is also going to be handy, so all Sunni provinces get less cranky. This one here doesn't give me either one of those, but 5% bonus. It doesn't give me either one of those in terms of the mysticism legalism push, is what I meant to say. 5% national tax is pretty good. This is also very strong, and the thing we have to remember is that pushing towards legalism also gives us national tax modifier. Right now we're sitting at 5%. An extra 20 points of legalism. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be as good as 5%, and, you know, for life, but I'm going to go for this. So, 9%, so we got 4% tax at our current piety. Yeah, you know what? I think that was definitely worthwhile. So, conversion successful. We've got a monopoly expired over there. We'll have to give a look-see at our estate situation over here to see what the deal is. General, no. Religious tax. Yeah, tolerance of heathens, I don't care about that much. I will indeed go and hit this button for 100. That's going to be fine. If I did monopoly charters, could I get diplomatic? Can only be used once every 20 years, but it always says that, right? So I think if we hit this, because I always hit them back to back, so yeah, we'll take the Diplo power, that's going to be fine, and the Ulema, not right now. Again, we could recruit a Minister, and we are making enough money. We could consider doing like a half-price level 2 dude, actually. That is very, very, very viable at this point. On the other hand, we still have a lot of buildings that can generate a fair amount of cash for us. That's not bad for the production, that's not bad for a temple, or I could just save up for the institution, and I think I'm feeling a little bit more savvy-uppy right now. I'm still hoping that it spreads a little bit, but, well, we're fairly far away still from hitting any kind of cap, although it is going to take a while to save up the X $100 to do this. Do we have a loan? Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I think I'll save up now. I mean, it's a difference between short-term money and long-term money, but it's okay. Now, do I have a CB on you? I do. I think we just go for it. I don't think there's any reason to wait right now. Rebellions are fine. Yeah, let's just do it. Take that. Boom. You get your ally to come in, but it's meaningless. We're going to do this and this. Stomp, stomp. You've got a fort and a capital fort, which is going to be vaguely annoying, admittedly, but not too bad. It gives us more coast, which is good for more naval force limit. We got a half-price trader. I guess that's fine. We should also take a look at scholar invitations. We can make friends with people pretty far away now, right? Something like that, yeah. We're doing a spy network in Bonneman. We'll fabricate our last claim over here and then stop building. That's going to be fine. We'll probably automate some diplomat stuff too. How many do you need for this? I mean, I want to leave extras. Here, we'll just do this. That's going to be fine. And same thing here. We'll do something like that. Cut down on the attrition a little bit. Manpower's, you know, still meh over here. You've got a siege bonus on your character here, which is good. You've also got the extra cannon, which is nice. I might want to get a second cannon, just so that when we split this up to do split sieges, it's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of moot. We're not really going to do a whole lot of other sieging. Let's just save the money. It's going to be fine. Speaking of saving money, I don't see any reason why we should keep our forts up right now. Let's go ahead and drop that. Professionalism. Build supply depots. We got some money. I'm not going to raise war taxes. Oyo is building a spy network. Oyo is not going to exist for very long. Wait, I can walk down there. That's not wasteland. I wasn't even thinking of that. Okay, hitting the natives is a little bit unoptimal. There you go. You've joined together, and I'm going to merge you specifically. Where are you running to? Well, you've got rebels over here, so I don't know where you can run to. Pretender rebels. Doesn't matter, make a difference much one way or the other. Yeah, if we get this land, now, I don't know... we should be able to core this, right? Yes. Wave of Intimidation has expired. Okay, fine. You're done. You're going to come over here and bop these guys. Stomp. Like that. And, let's see here. Advisor cost, influence. Loyalty becomes insanely good. You know, I'm going to take the advisor cost one. and partially because of the +1 advisory count. Military-wise, I think there's still all the reason to just continue to grab the aristocratic ideas. I'm not hurting on the military technology front. The more points I put into the ideas, the cheaper the military technology will get. We're going to move you this way. Oh, actually, I'm going to wait for this to be siege so I can move the siege leader down here. There we go. It's only 1 siege pip, but that's okay. Okay, we'll do that. You're holding down the fort over here. Yeah, you're having some attrition problems. I can go and help with this siege with my fleet, and it might be worthwhile. Although, I mean, the thing is, we still get attrition here, which is kind of nuts. Yeah, let's go ahead and move down. That's gonna be okay. So we're gonna annex this. Do we just annex here so I can fabricate and go? I mean, I could just vassalize them. But why type a military or a diplomatic slot? Well, I have diplomatic power. I have a lot more diplomatic power right now than admin. I still have the admin idea thing going on. Maybe I should just vassalize them and then spend diplo points to do that. Tying up 1 relationship slot doesn't matter. Ooh, printing. Printing press institutions. We have a 2nd institution now to worry about. That is a little awkward. We do have territory over here. Again, it should help to spread from Portugal soon. Printing press always starts in where? Germany? You can actually check where it's spotted. Oh, Venezia. I guess I can't mouse over. I mean, this is the spread. European 20 development capital, which doesn't help with us. Hopefully it'll spread to Morocco, and then they'll do the tech sharing with us again. I'm sure they'll want a lot of money this time, but it might be worthwhile. Doing a relatively quick embrace of Renaissance, right? I think it's Renaissance. And then pumping up a few tech levels might be good. On the other hand, okay, there's 2 ways you can go about it. 1, we can try to embrace Renaissance fast. Or colonialism, that's what it was. Colonialism fast, bump up a bunch of techs, and then go back to being passive. Or we could just not worry about embracing it for a little bit longer, let it spread naturally so that we can get it for cheaper, keep spending our gold, developing our province otherwise. We're not going to go up in tech for a bit, but then we should be able to fairly explosively catch up. We do have to make sure that we're not wasting our power doing something. On the other hand, on a third hand, I could embrace colonialism and then go and do the province improvement to try to pop the printing press in our territory a little sooner. That is a thing. If I go here and if I go there and do this, so this is printing press. These are places where it is developing, and that's going to include developing here and here. Again, Portugal is here. It should spread across, I think. I haven't done it, and I mean, allied to rival. Oh, Tlemcen. Right, Tlemcen, Monaco. Morocco. Yeah, we're not going to like each other. I wonder if there's anything else I can do. I don't know. I'm going to go and diplomacy with threatening countries. Put a couple of diplomats over there. See what they do. France and what is this? Mamluks? Yeah, Mamluks. Yeah, that seems like an okay idea. We are manually improving things over here. We've got separatists that have popped there. Wow, that's a big stack of separatists. That should be okay. Oh, did we lose a ship? Oh, probably in the battle. Okay, I'm just going to put you back to protect trade, and that'll include some auto-repair behavior. Okay, let me take you back. Well, let me group you up, because we still have to deal with this stuff. To make our rebellion situation a little easier, I think the best thing to do... you're not willing to be vassalized? Okay, it's length of war. I guess we're just going to wait. Go and park yourself over here. That'll help with the siege. Group up. And move over here. It does suck that we'll get the extra 10 years of separatism. On that siege, I could go after them as is. Oh yeah, pop their navy out. So now that we're at 100%, we should be able to get these guys. Now, I could just eat them so I could do adjacency stuff down here. God, that's probably better, isn't it? Oh, clear. We may have to keep someone down here. Yeah, what the hell, let's do it. It'll make it easier for us to continue to expand, and especially if we're not doing the tech thing, it'll become that much more important that we keep just spreading ourselves. Oh, you're going to come over here. Be ready to do that. Core. And that. We could use an extra missionary. And we need a diplomat for this. Tell you what. Pull it back with the Ottomans for now. That's going to be fine. Oyo, let me get back to you. Well, actually, I guess we're just going to eat Oyo. And there's no real reason to wait. Yeah, we'll just eat you now. Start corn you now. There's not enough territory for it to really matter from an overextension point of view. It's not going to change the math, truly. Okay, waiting for a diplomat. So we can start doing some more stuff over here. Thank you. We're going to build spy networks. Excellent. All right. Oh, they're moving on to me. Which, I mean, should be fine. So you... I'm just going to dock you for now. Yeah, we would have... would we have been okay? It's hard to tell. Now we're going to be okay, though. And... not enough sailors. That is true. Split you up and do this. And do that. Do this. This is going to be annoying space, admittedly. It's going to be very frustrating to deal with. Bonneman is in 57. 7 more years we can do that. And then literally that's everything we can reach, because this is surrounded by wasteland. And then we go down here. Okay, control that province. Excellent. So I am going to go and stick someone back down here. They'll be ready to do wars, but they'll also be ready to do some rebel busting. I don't think I'm going to mess with autonomy here. Uzbeks have internal conflicts. Eternal conflicts. Alright, I will build you. Navy. I mean, we do have some issues with sailors. Do we actually build some docks? Long term, it never feels as a problem. But I guess I could always smash them later. I mean, it's money, but let's go ahead and do that. Trade-wise, marketplaces. It would be nice if this could be spread out by trade zones. But I guess in the end, I'm more or less going to want the trade buildings in basically everything that's on the Ivory Coast. Now, I might end up with... At some point, it might be a little bit moot, because I might have, like, almost all the land in there. But there's still a possibility there'll be a lot of sea competition. And this is where we're going to be capturing trade. Now, I don't remember. Is stepping on natives something we can do here? Oh, cost military. Yeah. Still might be something we consider. I don't know what our trade... We might just go for the non-competition one. Or the thing is, since we're not going to be, at least not for a while, going to be trying to settle islands that are distantly overseas, we actually might be very comfortable with just setting up our armies to be on duty to defend these places. Like, without butchering the natives or anything, but grab the policy to offset the rough terrain here for colonization. We might just grab the policy that gives us the biggest bonus. Hey, get a little bit more vision here. Okay. Fine, fine. Lose power, but we get some... Or lose a prestige, yeah. Lose prestige, we get some random power. That's going to be fine. Okay. So you're doing this. Neighbor-wise, they do have their military tech 9, but we still have a pretty good grasp on things. That actually might be a good place to have a fort. I don't know. This might also be a good place to build more troops if we had the manpower, which we don't right now. I'm going to leave the maintenance up just for rebel busting purposes. It's going to be okay and helpful to do that. This is not very big. Yeah, we do need more manpower in here. How are we doing if I were to look at another barracks? Yeah, we can get some pretty monstrously good barracks. This is not setting up our economy or saving up for the next level of whatever. We can probably just wait for things to bounce back. Okay, Ayuthaian's doing some stuff, that's fine. I'm still wondering about another fort over here as well. Legalism and prestige. Yeah, we'll take the legalism and prestige. So the terrain here, none of it is like good defensible terrain. This is nice that it's hills. We may leave it there. It's still tempting to put another fort here. We might put it like literally on the coast. Or a high value province, which doesn't really have one on the coast. I could put it in Galam. That still lets them like maybe more comfortably grab a foothold here than we'd like. There might be something said about putting it in the desert. And the reason is it'll have less supply than other places, which might make it really painful to siege. Right? We'll look around. 21. Actually, 20 is like lower. I don't know why it's only 20 over here. Is there another modifier? Or, oh, actually, either way, it's still got the attrition for enemies. I don't think it really matters. And yeah, Wolof's nice because it covers a little bit more. You don't necessarily need it because Cantor's already covered here. I'm thinking Tekrur will give us the minimal amount of overlap over here. Now, the Europeans aren't necessarily starting any shit yet. And we don't actually have a building slot here, although it would be very easy to hit it. Okay, we're gonna keep that in our back pocket as an idea. Over here, we're fabricating this. I will probably... Can I not talk to these guys? Seriously. I can see them, but not these guys. Wow. Alright. Any alliances? Yeah, a few. No one I can talk to. You're doing this. Okay, you're here. I'm going to put you back on protecting trade over here. That's going to be fine. And once we get some sailors again, we'll build some more ships. End of eternal conflicts. All right. And what do we need at this point to be able to, say, reform? Stability of 3, and we got to complete our idea group. Yeah. And you know what? We could decide to just do that before we swap our government or embrace institutions. I'm kind of sort of not opposed to that. You've got the cannon. You've got this. We could train some more troops here if we had some manpower. Let's bring up the speed. Okay, docks, marketplaces, yada, yada, yada. That's good. We're at 24% of the trade power here. Air, Great Britain, France. Now, I don't know if they're actually running ships here as much. I mean, we could sort of take a look at a breakdown. I think it's just transferred power. Yeah. It's just transferred power from downstream. It's this stuff. So getting more trade power will help to combat the incredible power of the Seville trade node and whatever. All right, converting heretics, that's good. 86%. What are we looking at down here? Is it more fetishists and things? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, I think that's just the way it's going to have to be. We must be almost fully reinforced. No, we're still a little bit shy. Okay. Yeah, you're getting attrition down here. Why, though? I mean, we've got coast access. Maybe not here. Great Banks Fisheries. It does seem a little surprising. Must have to do something in our range or some damn thing. I don't know. And then the lack of sailors. I think that's one of the things, too. We're being currently 5 each month and use 10 on each mission. That might be it. We're actually burning sailors through our mission. Innovative ideas. Yeah, I think we're going to keep committing over here to finishing all this. Boom. Done. Reduced inflation cost. Speaking of inflation, okay. So we can hit that button more often. City of Isak gets upkeep of holy shrines. The whole province, the whole country gets 20% less tax, or loses stability. Money's good, but that, I mean, that's costing us admin power. Which, you know, and stability leads to tax and things. How long is this? 15 years of minus 20? I think we've got to take the stab hit. And it's hard to do the math, but that seems really expensive. Might be worth just putting in the money for, you know, someone better over here. I'm still happy we got the missionary strength, dude. Like, missionary strength is definitely what I want right now. We got protests. Legalism. Yeah, we'll take the legalism route. That's going to be fine. Okay, you. We can fabricate claims over here. Done. Now, we don't have any manpower. Oh, we got a revolt over here, which is fine. Although they will get that 10 years of separatism. Losing this guy is more or less okay. Man, we got a lot of ideas going on right now. I guess we'll take the land maintenance modifier for now. It's going to be okay. We'll keep going with level 1s. Like, we're definitely the place where we at least want a level 1 all the time. We've got enough money. We could consider more. On the other hand, we've got other things that we want to do with our money. More power to the nobles. Again, the tax modifiers. They just keep hammering this in. Or autonomy change. Everywhere? No, damn it, we're gonna have to do that. We still have a lot of autonomy, which is hurting our economy, but it's slowly bouncing, you know, more and more and more forward. So we'll get there. If I were to go here, I don't know if we can request knowledge sharing. We can offer it, but yeah, we may not have a choice. This is not actually up, but we'll get there. We may not have a choice about being able to ask. We may have to just hope that we get lucky and someone offers it. And we'll be very happy to pay for it. I was very satisfied with it last time. Although, I don't think they can offer it until we get colonialism. Right? No printing press. But we sort of have to wait for the printing press to spread around anyway, so it's going to be okay. We're going to fabricate a second claim over here just because. And this and this and this and this. We still have no manpower, and we do have some rebellions brewing. We probably want to go ahead and wait for more of that to trigger. Abami, which was right there. Why don't you go and stand on it? I mean, it'll probably still pop, but at least you'll be in the right position for it. Oh, or it'll pop ahead of time. Okay, but it's a tiny one. And that's it. A lot of these seem that they're going to be fairly small. But... oh, there we go. And we got the rebellion over here. At least that one's not going to generate... oh man, are we not going to be friends with them anymore? Oh, they've gone and colonized here. I mean, we're okay for now. They got claims all over. I have no idea what I was going to say. Separatism here, I think, is what I was going to whine about, and the fact that we aren't going to get separatism over here, which is nice. But yeah, no manpower still, so we're still going to have to sit on our hands. We may as well finish this. Mere monthly loyalty plus 10% is all right. The siege, leader siege, that guarantees we've got a siege pip all the time, which is beautiful. Prestige ain't bad, actually. Yeah, no, let's go for it. This is sort of our plan. We're going to finish our ideas. We're tanking our technology for a while. But whether, you know, we spend the points now or spend the points later, as long as we're not wasting points, we'll still be okay. It's not like we're going to be able to get another idea group until we, you know, go up in admin technology anyway. How are we looking for the institution cost? It's actually gone up. I mean, we did take more territory, admittedly. We want this button over here for the legalism. Okay, Abami, which just had the Rebellion is now Sunni, so that is going to help a lot. Let's double check our estates here. I don't think there's anything that we can do. Nope. Again, it might be worth grabbing one of these level 2. Oh, they're level 3s! That's right! These guys are half-price level 3s. It's events that tend to generate level 2s. No, we don't want to Defender of the Faith. It is nice that we've got so much money, though. Now, again, we could spend it on a variety of things to keep making more money going forward. These manufacturers are still, like these ones here, are still pretty sketchy. Did they make this all the manufacturers just generic for all the goods at this point? I think they might have. I mean, that's not a huge amount of money. The payoff time is quite far in the future. I think we will be looking to embrace soon, but I'm going to... Oh, we did actually spread a little bit. And actually, we do have a few at 66, you know... Alright, we'll hold off a little bit longer. Boom, boom. And we probably have another decent barracks location. Yeah, okay. Let's spend that dose of money. It's going to be okay. What are we looking at tech-wise over here? 12, 12, 12. Our tech's pretty good. We are neighboring someone with even better tech now. So, I mean, the discounts are going to stay. There might be other ways to spread institutions. Declining power of the emirs. All right. More modifiers going away from events. If we take a look again at colonialism, it is spreading here. Oh, there, yeah. Everything's sort of spreading from the... And even if it spreads to here, that's just going to be one province, which is a shame. What about printing press? Still no real presence over here. It's only embraced by Milan. Diplomats coming home. Some people are cycling. I do have a couple of freebies. There you go. I mean, neighboring countries, I guess, would just be Morocco. Yeah. Which is fine. We want them to be friendly. Because it would not be useful to go to war with them. Let's take a look at our unrest situation. Let's go and park you right over here. Everything's fine here, but I do want to leave a military presence. And they've got their military tech level 9, which isn't a big deal. Alright, so admin advisor, yeah, we're not getting a level 3 guy, half-priced or not. More money. Prestige does help with many, many things, including, well, that's institution embracement cost. It doesn't help the spread, which is too bad. I think I'll take the production efficiency. Again, I sort of look at that as hopefully it'll sort of pay for itself. What's our cap on Diplo power? 1458, so we're still good right now. Although at some point we're gonna have to hit the button. Like, we don't want to let this be capped, and we don't have a good Diplo power sink. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can do mercantilism, I guess. But it doesn't feel like a great way to spend points. Alright, I think that'll probably be the last round of building here. Next uprising is probably these guys, which is going to be in Benin, which is where I'm parked now. Okay. The Mossy guys are getting pretty high up too. Yeah, statistically it's pretty far away, so it's probably okay. Bunch of buildings are done. Our income's fantastic at 15 over here. Really comfortable with that. We've got a little bit of corruption that ticks up because of religious unity that we have to pay off. But our religious unity continues to improve. Yeah, I think we'll just embrace soon. It'll be about the right time for some things. Although we're not... Advisor cost. I guess we got the tech discount over here. Theodoro wants... Man, Theodoro is just like... AI Theodoro is crushing it here. Like, really impressive job on their part. Monthly war exhaustion isn't matter. Upkeep, advisor cost is nice. But what we'll probably do is we'll just bank it. We'll be expecting that we're going to embrace some things, and we'll probably want to tech up a level. I mean, we'll have to pay a little bit for the fact that we don't have printing press, but I think it's going to be okay. Had to renew that loan, which is kind of annoying. We've got some manpower. Not infinitude manpower, though. I think it's still okay to sort of just be sitting here and waiting for this to go. Especially, you know, some of the manpower will be spent doing some rebel busting, so that's going to be okay. Speaking of rebels, we can move our person around here because Benin is satiated for now. We may actually have to do a little bit of something over here with the Diplo power. Now, if I were to improve the development in a province right now, it would move us towards colonialism, which you don't really need, and it won't help with printing press, not until we have colonialism, unfortunately. Although, ooh, I just looked at the timer. I guess we're going to have to put a cut in here. It'll be really interesting how we make the switch from the one gameplay style to another here. I'm happy with our economic development, but our technological development obviously is being certainly delayed. Morocco is still very pleased with us, despite the fact that they have a claim. They might, if they can get printing press, they probably would share it with us, and that would be great. Otherwise, I don't know, wait for Portugal, or we just go ahead and do some spending. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.